Hey, how's it going, Steven? Just playing around the garage tonight trying to make me a leather journal. Made everybody else one, I know one. Never made myself one. Just thought I'd do this live stream since I've never done it before. Just playing around, bored tonight, my one day off. Hey, Uncle Al, what are you up to tonight? Can y'all hear any sound? I don't even know if I got this computer set up right to do a live stream. And I decided I want to make this project, and I guess last time I used my glue, I let it dry, so I'm going to use this double-sided tape, and it don't work too well on this soft leather. Well, it's good to hear you're recovering. What kind of treatment do you have? I must have missed it, or you didn't tell nobody. Well, there's Nichols Retirement Empire. I can assure you, my stories aren't going to be as good as yours. I'm just sitting around playing in my garage tonight and decided I'd try this live stream stuff. Since I'm not doing no tooling, I don't have to be too careful. If I was doing some tooling, leather work, designing stuff, I got to concentrate too much. Can't be looking away. Well, whatever it is, Uncle Al, I hope you recover good and everything's going your way. I thought you'd been missing for a day or two. I hadn't seen anything. I always like catching up on your stories. What y'all up to on this wonderful Monday night? Yeah, I'm I'm sure y'all can probably tell by the way I talk and act. I'm just about like a deer in headlights in front of this camera. Even pre-record stuff. I'm a shy person. Nobody can believe I'm even doing this. And I couldn't even. I failed a college class because I wouldn't get up in front and give my little essay I had to write because my partner, we were supposed to do it together. I was going to do the whole thing, research everything, a history thing, essay. I was going to research it, write it, all do it. And she was going to get it in front of the whole class and give it because I can't talk in front of a crowd. Well, sure enough, comes down to the day where we're supposed to give ours, and she don't show up for school. So guess who, tongue-tied, had to get up there with my ears burning red, my face red, looked like I was about to pass out. Tongue swelled up about 2 sizes. It was not pretty. I didn't get a good grade. Bet that sounds good on the microphone. I didn't think about that. Hey, Brandon. Just playing around the garage, not bored. Finally got a chance. My daughter and grandkids live with me. So usually this house is like a 3-ring circus, but they're staying somewhere else tonight. So there's no slamming doors, no kids screaming. I thought I'd take this opportunity to try and go live. Oh, spoke too soon. There's Goober Dog in the background barking, trying to figure out who I'm talking to, probably. It's about as exciting as it's going to get. Trying to work on this. Yeah. Leather working don't quite right up there with the football, does it? It won't be long. About 4 more weeks, something like that. That's funny. Y'all ought to be doing something anyway. What y'all just doing sitting in the house? I don't know. Maybe leatherworking will be the next Olympic sport. You got a hammer, you can do stuff. Well, there's my buddy Wilkins Outdoor Adventures. Working and you can't hear. At least you get to see it. We're a bunch of children at my work, and we're not allowed to have the internet, so you're not allowed to have cell phones either. Because we haven't grown up and matured enough to have a phone at 50 years old. But it's all in the name of safety. Yeah, they might be standing. They're threatening them all. I wouldn't be surprised if a few of them don't take a knee. Well, there's NorCal Nate. What are you doing, buddy? I'm just playing around the garage tonight. We're just discussing how leatherworking may be the next Olympic sport. since we can't watch football right now, we're going to watch leather working. Believe me, I've watched some sillier stuff on YouTube. I've had to wait till it's been too hot here to even get in the garage and do anything. I don't do this in the house. Dog goes crazy. Wife yells at me, beating and banging. What you been up to, NorCal? When you gonna put me a video out? There you go. Dedicate me one. Do it with fishing, since I can't seem to ever get to go fishing anymore and actually catching something. It's so hot now, though. Even when I get off work 4:30 in the morning, it's still 80 something degrees. My little local pond I sneak over to, it's the algae and everything so blown up inside of it, you can't fish at all. I'm fixing one of my next episodes is going to be, I'm going to build my mountain bike up to go fishing. We got a closed down secret golf course over here nobody knows about. Of course, it's got signs all around it saying not to go in there. But I do know there's a back way in with a mountain bike trail that don't have no signs on it. Still got all the old ponds. I know they're full of bass. Yeah, don't look at my channel for catching fish. You need to stick with Wilkins Outdoor Adventures and Chaos Paddlers and NorCal. They can catch fish. I just go and throw stuff. Ever since I've been back to bank fishing, I hadn't caught nothing. Hopefully things are fixing to turn around for me. I'm going to get back in another kayak. I got a John boat, but every time I get it running and put it up, it quits running again. So I'm about tired of working on it. Yeah, Robert Agri. You're close to him. You go down to Florida. You ought to check out his channel. He always goes all around his house, all over the place, bass fishing. Yeah, my son, we got a big golf course by us that's still open, and he'd sneak over there, and he got run out of the cops quite a few times, but there's also a back way into that one we can get to when can't go there except when it's raining or something. Nobody's around. Man, I wish I could do some woodworking videos. My garage is full. I can't even hardly get anything out right now to do woodworking. We always do falls when we do our woodworking for selling crafts and stuff. We do all the Halloween and Christmas decorations and try to make a little extra money. I want to build me another secret stash box out of wood. Take a 2x4 and you cut down all the sides and hollow the center out. Put it all back together and make a slide on the side. where you then you just beat the outside of it, spray paint it, and just throw it in a corner where nobody would think that was nothing but a piece of 2x4. Well, you got to remember that when you're cleaning your wood shop up, that I'd had it so long that I forgot and I threw it away. Like I said, luckily nothing was inside of it. It was just a project I practiced on. Yeah, y'all getting all that smoke out there. Those fires are terrible. That's a mess out there right now. I just watched it on the news earlier. We've had quite a few here in Texas too. A buddy of mine just ran out of a state park. Just pulled up to set up his camp to go camping on vacation. Big fire started and they ran them all out. High Desert Pioneer, how you doing tonight? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's bad out there. NorCal Nate lives out there too somewhere. You still here, NorCal? You staying away from the fires, I guess, still? Hey, Alan Hoyt. Yeah, that smoke's terrible. That's pretty rough. You have trouble breathing. Also, pollution around here is bad enough. I hate to see when skies are full of smoke. West Wind Survival. Hey, what you up to? Sitting here trying to build me a journal for my haversack. Oh yeah, I have finished the haversack, but I'm trying to wait and make a good video of it out using it in the woods. So I haven't showed nobody yet. Well, if you're on Instagram, you've probably seen it, and I posted it on there. Now you're gonna see something real special. I didn't bring my glasses with me. I gotta try and thread this needle. No glasses on. Well, it's a lot more fun than sitting out here by myself doing it. I figured I'd be sitting here with crickets chirping. I didn't figure anybody'd show up. Yeah, I don't know how many journals I've made. I always give them away. I don't have my own journal. I'm gonna make this one for myself. I'm gonna go back and fill in my previous 50 years and then start with current date. I don't ever write. If I write, I'm gonna start having a hand cramp. I guess that's why I never had a journal. Yeah, I wish I'd have kept a track of all my hunting and fishing trips and stuff. I sure do. Your memory tends to fade and forget little details about it. Yeah, that's some valuable information. Keeping track of all your fishing days and weather and all that kind of stuff. I've seen. I don't know if I've seen the pack or not. I've seen a bunch of stuff you sent out to people. I don't know. I don't. I don't remember which one. Oh, there goes that one. Well, I ain't even gonna try to do that. Well, I'll mess around, mess that stitching up, and I do not want to have to redo it. You sent me one, NorCal, or I lost track there. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, I don't hardly check my email very much. I don't know if nobody ever sends me nothing but crazy spam stuff, so I never check my email hardly. I can't wait to see what kind of books you're writing there, Uncle Al. I bet they're going to be pretty interesting. Aha. Yeah, I used to have a whole book. I was on a rescue team at work, and we had to do high. I can't remember what they call it. Not high angle. Some kind of rescue where you got to do rope rescues off of columns and towers and top of tanks if something happens to somebody. And we had to learn all kind of special knots for bringing people down on gurneys from the top of a structure. And I can't find that book anywhere. I just looked the other day to try and find all my how-to books and stuff, and that one's not in the box. Like I say, in our training, I never would volunteer to be the guy getting in the gurney to practice lowering somebody. I'm too afraid of heights for that. But only knot I know also is a good hatchet knot. You know, it kind of takes a hatchet to get it out. I make sure I have plenty of bundles of paracord and stuff when I go camping, because once I get through with it, you just got to cut it all apart and throw it away. Nichols, you still here? If you are, that Robert down there in Florida Well, I can't wait to go down there and try and fish. They got some awesome bass, but I want to catch a snook. We have them here, but they're way down south on the coast. Around where I'm at, it's like a trophy if you catch one here. They like that cleaner water right here. We're too dirty. Yeah, all my paracord, all my camping string and everything is in about 2 or 3 foot section. Just every trip, I just go buy new stuff. I'd never make a good bushcrafter, having to rely on one piece of string for a long time. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, Uncle Al. I don't want to be dropped out of no basket. I thought they were going to come rescue me the other day. I had to climb up 80 foot up these 2 ladders, and I did not want to do that. I did not want to come down after I got up there either. Having some hand issues, and it was all I could do to get up there, and coming down's worse on my hand. I told my boss, I said, you can send me to the house. I will not go back up that tank again today. Wilkins, you still there? What kind of work you do? You do shift work, or you work nights? I don't even know what all these buttons and stuff on this live stream's all about. Yeah, I wouldn't be repelling anymore either, Uncle Al. Probably not a good thing to do. Let me try and figure all this stuff out. Yep, that's not good. Don't need to be repelling anymore. My father-in-law just had one this past year. That's some rough stuff to get over. He got lucky though. I ain't gonna go much further on this because I'm gonna have to change my plan of attack on how I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna sit here and punch a lot more holes and do my threading. I thought I could live stream and do this, but nope. I need to pay attention to the stitching. Oh yeah, you probably did some rope rescues before then, or at least practiced them there. You're the firefighter medic. What kind of drill? Oh yeah, I've tried that before. This thin leather. This is don't know if you probably can tell, but it's the oil tan leather, and that drill don't do very well on that. It just don't work too well. I'll do it on my thicker stuff when I get up to like 6 ounce or bigger leather. I'll do the holes like that sometimes. But I tried it on the last knife sheath I made. I made the gusset was so thick that the drill bit started flexing going through it, and it messed up my holes. Yeah, veg tan, the thick stuff I'll do it, but for some reason that, like I said, that last knife sheath, I don't know what was going on. My drill bit started flexing, going in and making the holes on 2 different sides of the leather, and it really messed it up. I ended up having to throw it away. Actually, I couldn't even finish it. It looked terrible. Well, there's old Hoople's cat. What are you doing up there in the great Canadian North? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this garage right now is probably somewhere around 90. Only reason the fan's off because I was trying this live stream stuff. I haven't been able to do anything in the garage. This is one of the cooler days because it's been overcast and it actually rained for about 10 minutes today. So it's not 130. It's a brick house, and this garage is on the west side. So the sun beats on it all day and just turns it into a big brick oven. Yeah, I start back my night shift tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. You do straight nights, don't you, Hooples? I do shift work. I rotate back and forth, 12-hour shifts. We still got at least about 6 more weeks of these 90s. Usually sometime mid-September, we'll get our cool front that blows it down to 80s if we're lucky. Sometimes. For plus 40 C of humidity here. Yeah, the humidity, as you can imagine, living down here on the Gulf Coast, we're always way up on the humidity scale. Feels like temps are always 10, 15, 20 degrees higher. Yeah, we rotate every few days back and forth between nights and days. I've done it for 32 years now, and I'm about sick of it. Hey, getting started on homesteading. First timer? Yeah, my first timer here live streaming. I was trying to make me a leather journal tonight, but it ain't gonna work. I thought I could play around here and do this and live stream, but I need to pay attention to my stitching, so I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, I think if you worked a straight shift, I think that'd be a lot better on your body. Like today, I worked days all weekend, 12-hour days all weekend. Today is one day off. I go back 3 nights now. So you pretty much just power through it. Then I got to work 4 days next week, Monday through Thursday, and then we're off for a week. And the brutal routine starts all over. Man, I got a record-breaking 7 people here. That's crazy. I figured I'd be here by myself with the crickets. Yeah, I don't know how people that work straight days get anything done. I don't understand it. I can't get half the stuff I need. I'm off 14 days a month working shift work. most of them I'm only off 2 weekends a month. So I don't know how people get stuff done that work straight days. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to figure out the buttons. I didn't even know if I had sound. I was sitting here playing with my leather and decided to hit the thing. It said go live. I was going to film it. I shoot. It's my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. So let's do something special. Yeah. Yeah, I about had it 32 years of shift work and wear a body out. You sure miss a whole lot in life, a whole lot of your family's life too, working shift work. Work most holidays. Well, I'm counting the days so I can retire. It's not getting here fast enough. I'm trying to figure out how I can retire at 55, retire from this place, from chemical plants, and do something different. At 14 days in a row. Oh yeah, 14. Yeah, yeah. My brother gave up about 10 years ago. Well, he's a whole lot healthier, looks a lot better. It'll make you old quick, that's for sure. Everybody now though, they're working till they can't work no more medically, physically, just to keep insurance. We don't have insurance after you retire. We're union, so but that don't do anything for us down here. Yeah, I'm contemplating that, retraining, redoing something. I'm gonna try to do 4 more years, get me to 55, maybe. Yeah, shit. I got what 15 to go to full retirement, so I'll retire from this job, but I'm not gonna. I'll have to work till I'm dead. That's why I've been talking to all these truck drivers that come in my plant. I load their trailers and all that kind of stuff. I may do that or something. I want to do something where I can get away from this big city. Yeah, probably so. Uh, I'll probably have to keep working. Our economy is great here. Everybody's making money hand over fist. But we don't have the universal health care, do we? Yeah, it's probably coming. Seems to be a rotating thing. We'll just ride it while it's good, and everybody be happy and smile. I learned in the last one in 2001. I got laid off when everything crashed and shut down. I got laid off and had to start back over, basically half pay. It wasn't pretty. Yeah, military's way. I know everybody complains about the VA and stuff, but if I could do it over, I may do a military career. Matter of fact, if I'd have known about my nephew, he does Coast Guard. If I'd have known about that, I would have probably done that. It's like a job, normal Monday through Friday job, travel all over the world, change every 3 years. Well, if you can get out at 55, go. I watched my dad year after year saying he's going to work one more year. He worked one more year till it just about killed him, and then he retired and he lived 6 months. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine dealing with the same issues, about can't get nothing done. You're exactly right, Hooples. That's exactly what it's doing. It took me 50 years to realize that. Living the American dream. I've been downsized. I went through a nasty divorce, going on 6 years ago. So I had to downsize then extremely much. And pretty much since then, I hadn't really cared about living the American dream no more. They used to have it all: big toys, big trucks, house, pool. Yeah, you won. It ain't no fun starting over at 45 in middle age. That's for darn sure. Worse off than I was when I was 19 starting out in life. Shoot, I was married 25 years almost. That's what I'm looking. If I was on my own right now, I'd be living in a van, traveling. I got enough saved now. I could live in a van and just travel. Be a new age hippie. You wouldn't have a chance with all those nasty ways around. Yeah, I never got ran over. Yeah, I'd like to get me a, matter of fact, it's probably coming pretty soon. I'm going to get me some kind of van, build me an adventure van. A little camper's fun, my little homemade camper, it's fun, but I just want something I can get in and drive and be done with it. I'm looking at high tops right now, but man, I'd hate to drive a high top around every day. It's going to have to be my vehicle and a pleasure vehicle. I like the shoot. I'd travel all the way up there. They might let me in. I'm a pretty nice guy. Oh yeah, I'd love that. What's it called? There's a company that does the Ford vans. Can't remember what they're called. What kind of van do you have, Uncle Al? Good Times van? Did it have shag carpet? I remember my sister and brother-in-law had one. Yeah, that's a nice. That's a popular thing right now, especially on YouTube. Those people are making out good on their subscribers and all that kind of stuff. I watch quite a few of them. Sportsmobile, that's what it is. Yep. Yeah, I like that Sportsmobile. Yep, the brown shag. I could just see you cruising around in one of them vans. So you're planning your next trip there, Hupples? I said Hupples, didn't I? That should be Hupples. That shouldn't be Hooples. That's hard to say. Hooples is hard to say in Texas. I don't know. It just don't roll off the tongue correctly. I bet Uncle Al's got a story about traveling around in a van. That would have been fun. That sure would have been fun, Uncle Al. Uh, I don't know what to do about my little homestead place. We're trying to get straightened out. It's in the country. It's got land all around it. All the places have looks like 5 or 10 acres around them, but it's got restrictions all on it. They're saying you can only have one livable household on a property or some mess, and it's in one city. Got a mail address in another. And then you got the county. So I don't know if we're ever going to build anything on that property or not. But I'm going to clear it off, start playing with it. I'm going to do something on it. Yeah, I just ran out of beer. That was my last one, and that was a nasty one. Well, they even put the clause like that in on there. It says no. It says no permanent or non-permanent living structures. So even they got you on the non-permanent one with the, which is unusual in Texas. Usually, a lot of people are doing that, but I thought about the tiny, on the trailer. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to consider it storage. I'm going to build me a large cover shed, and that's what angle I'm going to go at on that one. My wife's parents actually live on this property, have a house there already. So only problem is there's a creek that cuts these lands apart. So I would need to build a bridge first, and I looked to see how much bridges cost to build, and that probably won't be happening. Yeah, I'm looking at the same thing, doing just tell them it's overflow. I'm not. It's not going to be a permanent like living place. I plan on doing a little bit of traveling. That's why I'm looking at the RV or van. Yes, it wasn't even a car bridge. It was big enough for like a 4 wheeler, small tractor, and it was 30 grand. And then I looked at building a wood one myself, and oh, that's major undertaking. As big as this bridge you have to be. I just wanted something a golf cart could drive back and forth over, a little 4 wheeler. You start planning you another outing yet? Another big adventure? Man, that sure looked like a nice place you're kayaking on and camping on. We don't have anything like that around here. Everything's owned. Yeah, our land down here, we have all this land and it's owned. It's most all of it's private. I mean, it's then the Texas Parks and Wildlife owns millions of acres, but accessing it, you can't access it anyway. It's ridiculous. All of our lakes are pretty much taken up by private. You can't get out on any land anywhere out of the lake. Some Corps of Engineer lakes you can, but yeah, the deal is down here you can be on the water. Like if a river runs through somebody's private land, you can be on that water in so many feet. I can't remember now how many feet you're supposed to be able to be from the center of the stream, but it's a big deal down here. You pretty much don't want to get on somebody's property, especially out in the country somewhere. Yeah, it's a big old man. You can't afford to buy no land nowadays. It's so expensive. That's a rich man's game. How'd you like that kayak you were using? Did you find it too unstable? I don't care too much for the set-in type. I'm always afraid if I flip over, I'll never be able to get back in. I just swim to shore. Mine were set on tops. I practiced getting back in those if I ever fell out. Yeah, I'd like to see that. We tried my brother's and we couldn't get back in it. It's a different model than yours, but we couldn't get back in to sit inside from the water. Then it filled up with water, so it was useless. We practiced in a pool, of course, but the set on top, that's the way to go. They're stable, pack a lot of gear. If it flips over, you just slide back up on top of it. Yeah, I don't believe his has the chambers. It's wide open inside with just a couple of pieces of foam to keep it from sinking to the bottom. I'm gonna get me a new one here pretty soon. I enjoy that. My shoulder don't, but I enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to pick up a pedal style next year. Now we tried a canoe one weekend, rented it, and I did not like that at all. The wind just blows them so bad. We were wore out after paddling that canoe around all weekend, especially on a large body of water. It'd be okay, I guess, in a river or creek. Guide style with the motor on the back. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I got caught last spring in my kayak, and I was pretty sure I was going to get blown right out into the Gulf of Mexico and never be seen again. By the time I got back, I was hurting so bad from paddling. I want to take a trip on a kayak. We got a place called the Devil's River out in West Texas. It's crystal clear water, but all right, Uncle Al, we'll see you next time. I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, this Devil's River, it's pretty extreme though. I may be too old for that by now, but you gotta get packed back out of it, and it's pack everything in. There's no way out once you get on it. It's all private land. It's pretty not, I would say rapids, but there's some bad spots. I watched a bunch of videos on it, but it's a beautiful place. Crystal clear water, lots of fish. Well, I'm being summoned, so I'm gonna get out of here. It's good talking to y'all tonight. Like I said, I expected to be here with nothing but crickets going on. Yeah, we do down here. We do a lot of put in on the beachfront and go out for big fish, big sharks, and redfish and stuff. That's a lot of fun. Yep, I'm out of here too. I'm being summoned on the phone. So we'll see y'all next time. I'll do this again. It was a lot of fun. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all. Bye.